Games. THQ.
What a silly dream. Mr. Krabs had to close the Krusty Krab. Like that'd ever happen. I have the feeling today will be like no other day. Now, I wonder where Gary is. I should probably walk him before I go to work.
And yes, we're starting all over. Hello everyone, welcome to a second try of my playthrough of Spongebob Squarepants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman for the GameCube. I attempted to do this playthrough a while back. Stuff happened, I couldn't really find the time to get it done. I was also being kind of lazy. But I figured I'd start over because I want to do a few more things with videos and such. Probably it's not the best use of time to try and talk about that. Well, I'm just now starting because we need to find Gary, like they just said. So let's do that. Not that I really need to, but quick rundown of the controls, I guess. Just move around with the control stick. Jump with A, so on the GameCube. B for attack. R to roll around. L to sneak, which will become important later. And we can just go through the store and actually get started. And we found him.
Good morning, Gary. Wait till I tell you about my crazy dream where the Krusty Krab was closed and... Meow! Oh, you don't say. You had a dream too? Meow, 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 meow. That something really bad is gonna happen? Uh-huh. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, that really is bad. Well, I know just the thing to cheer you up. I'll go fetch your favorite fetching stick.
Alright. And now we have a HUD full of things that we have no idea what it is. But before we get that, let's get that fetching stick. Check in the bedroom. No sticks. Sorry, let's go somewhere else. Try... Not there. Alright. Only other room we could go in is here.
Don't you think your little friend Gary would like to play some fetch?
Yeah, I guess.
Very well. Then move next to his fetching stick and press the action button to pick it up. Then you can carry the stick to Gary and delight him.
That voice was way too close. Anyways, let's get the stick. Press the quote-unquote action button.
You didn't think I was gonna leave for work without a quick game of fetch, did you, Gary? Now come on, boy! Go long! Longer! Longer! What did you dig up outside, boy? There's something written on it. I think it says, Damger, Donut Alpine, Orelsi. I wonder what that means. Well, maybe we should see what's inside. Oh, don't be such a soggy sport, Gary. What harm can there be in just a little peek? Just what I always wanted, a muddy little bottle. Just think of all the fun we can have cleaning it. Here we go.
Arr! Who summons me from my endless slumber? I'll have your eyes for appetizers and your insides for dessert, for I am the Flying Dutchman.
Sorry about that. Just hop right back into your bottle and we'll bury you back out in the yard so you can...
Silence! I'll not return to that prison ever again. And what's this? You've gotten into my treasure, have you? Ooh, I hate it when someone messes with my doubloons. Now, what shall I do with ye lowly knaves who dared stir me up? Let me consult my rule book on ghostly doings. In the case of accidental discovery and wanton disruption of my booty, the perpetrators must serve for an eternity on my bloody crew. Well, I ain't never been out to sea with a token cheese block before, but rules is rules, so I gotta take you with me. Are you ready?
Hold on there, Mr. Dutchman, sir. Technically speaking, it was not me who found you. Gary's the one who dug you up.
Ooh, that's a relief. This little varmint looks like he can do 10 times the work. If he can survive my hypnotic spell.
Oh, no, not Gary. That's not what I meant. Take me, not him.
Too late. My decision is made. Now I've got to check on the treasure stashed back on my ship to make sure no one's been spreading that around. But I'll return shortly to pick up my new crewmate. Say your farewells before I return.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll think of something, and it'll be the type of something that will save you. You can bet on it. Oh.
Cool. Okay, well, that explains the HUD. As you can see, we got rid of a bunch of doubloons by opening that treasure chest that we were not supposed to open, or else see. But I guess we can start getting some of those. See if we can reach these, which you can. Can't reach that on our own. I forget if they're going to mention this later, but if you hold down R and press A, you can do a little spring jump. And if you're in the air, you press A again, do a little floaty float, and again you can press B to attack.
Never fear, Mermaid Man, for you are not alone in your fight against injustice.
Talking to the TV helps me too, Spongebob. Anyways, we can start by looking around the house, see what else we can do. Get some more doubloons. I think we can break these barrels, which we can. Alright. Get some more money. We can try going outside.
Looks like something in my backyard is blocking the door.
We cannot go outside. Let's go through here. See if we can find any more of those coins in the room. Which we should be able to. Right by the pet clam that never gets named.
Who's afraid of the big bad Dutchman? Not us.
I heard that.
Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Alright. Guess we can go outside now. Before I do that, I can go ahead and explain what this is. This game is a 3D platformer collectathon style of game, kind of like Mario 64. So you can see we got our basic options, and then a to-do list. If we click on that, we can see all the things that we need to do, what those different things stand for, what they need to be filled in with. That'll get explained later. But here we can do a bunch of little things, like jump up to the Vista Point, whatever that is, get onto the Krusty Krab sign, whatever a Krusty Krab even is. A bunch of other stuff, but I'm sure they'll explain that later. But we can't do much in here, so now we need to go to the outside. Even though we could be inside, a beautiful place where you can never get harmed, a magical place with magical charms, indoors, but we really can't do that. Let's go outside. Alright, after a GameCube load time that will likely be edited out, we are now outside where we can get more coins and are running around in lower frames per second. Now higher frames per second, now lower frames per second. Oh, if you press Y, you can actually go into first-person view, use the C-stick to look around. Depending on where you're at, you can use the C-stick to move the camera. Unless there's a little icon in the corner, I think you might have seen that earlier. We got Squidward's house, which we can't really go inside. But there's Patrick, the only other living soul in this liminal space of a town that we are currently residing in. So let's go talk to him.
Gee, Patrick, is everything okay?
Not okay, not okay. Something fell on my roof and now my TV doesn't work. I can't get up there to fix the thingy and I'm missing all my favorite shows. No.
Oh, that's too bad. I wish there was something I could do to help.
Ah, but there is. You can get up there if you try. Hold the duck button, then press the jump button to reach high places.
What are you waiting for, Spongebob? I'm missing my shows. A real buddy would get up there and make my life complete again.
Oh, barnacles.
So, according to that, we need to press the jump button and press the A button and then hit the thing.
Alrighty, it looks like I found your problem. There's a big thingy on your thingy and it's all bent out of shape. But it looks too big for me to move.
You don't need to move it when you can simply break it apart. Face the container and press the action button to karate chop it.
Whoa! My TV is fixed! You saved me from thinking, SpongeBob!
Save your gratitude, my jolly pink friend. It's all in a day's work for a sponge such as I. But, maybe you can help me with a problem that I'm having. You see, it all started this morning when Gary and I were playing fetch.
On second thought, who wants to stay at home and watch TV on a day like this? I'm going downtown to see the new construction site. Maybe you could meet me there, and we'll play Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Last one, there's a nematode.
Cool.
Who would leave a letter tile sitting around like that? It's as if someone wanted me to find it.
That is no ordinary letter tile. It is a clue. Gather all the letters that spell your name, and you will have enough clues to find a hidden treasure.
Nice to know this game invented ASMR in 2004. Anyways, that is our golden stars of this game, and that's what that to-do list was. As you can see, we got the, well, not right there, but we got a tile with the letter B on it, and what does that correspond to? That one, fix Patrick's antenna. You can barely see it, it looks kind of weird on the screen. Anyways, these are the main objectives we need to do per level to get the Dutchman's treasure and complete the level. So we'll just kind of wander around, see what else we can do. Actually trying to remember what some of these are. Some of these are story based, so just because you see it on the screen when you enter a level doesn't mean you can do it right then and there. There's a couple you have to kind of hop back and forth between, unfortunately. You have to kind of look at the context for what's going on. But I think we can get most everything in here right now. So that first one says jump up to the vista point, which if I remember correctly was up there. And that is the yes. Okay. So we got this thing.
Look at this! A bus stop! I wish I could take a long ride on the bus. Just think of all the amazing places outside Bikini Bottom and all the fun things I could do.
Your wish can easily come true. All you need is the right ticket for this bus stop. When you have the correct ticket, jump onto the bench and the bus will stop for you.
Alright. What happens if we try that now?
Oh, tartar sauce. I still don't have the right ticket for this bus stop.
Alright, I guess nothing. Because these are the different levels you can get to. So right now this says Jellyfish Fields bus stop. We'll see a couple other bus stops here in a second. But right now, just get these doubloons and get our next letter tile. throughout the game, you'll get the bus tickets, just depending on certain
I really need to reach
missions.
that other ledge, but I don't think I have it in me.
Don't be discouraged. You can do it. Press jump, then you can glide a bit farther if you press jump again before you land.
We have Jacques Cousteau at home. So, like I was saying, you'll get the tickets as the game goes along. I forget when and where, so we might get jump scared by one. But let's do what the guy said and spring jump. He didn't say to spring jump. I don't know why I didn't catch that. I think I was just tired, I'm sorry. Alright. I'm gonna try and go about this organically. I'm just gonna kind of wander around and run into the different tiles, because they're not that hard to find yet. But we'll go over here. As you can see, we actually already have the Krusty Krab, and... Interesting, it was hiding there. There's the chum bucket. Next we've got the question mark bus stop. Slam the button near the Krusty Krab. Press X while in the air to belly slam. Press X in the air. Here we have a spontaneous circus tent. Let's actually go inside. Press Y did nothing. Press X do nothing. Press B gets us back. So what does A do? Now I should pretend like I don't. Stop pretending like I don't know what's going on. So these are the powers, basically, of the game. You get different costumes. Different costumes give you different abilities. Mostly tied to what you can do with the B button. So our attack is now, I believe, still an attack. I gotta remember that. But we can also, if you've seen the show, catch jellyfish. So we got 1, 2, and we can get more later on. Speaking of using the net.
Oh, Mr. Krabs warned me about playing hooky, but they look so fun. Maybe just one quick ride while no one's looking.
Ah, you little troublemaker. Those hooks can be very dangerous, but I promise not to tell if you use your fishing net to hang from them. That's the only safe way to do it.
Remember, kids, what will Poseidon do? Anyways, use that. Yeah. Use the fishing gear to hang from a hook. How do we do that? Well, we jump and basically attack the hook. Press B when you're near it. And we can jump over again. Oh, okay. Now we get our next tile. So far, things are going swimmingly. Can collect some stuff near the Krusty Krab. I'm not gonna go in just yet. See what's back here.
Oh, tartar sauce. Clams in the trash again. Looks like Mr. Krabs will have to call the exterminator.
Do not be so hasty, for these clams are just a part of this cycle of life. When a clam shuts its mouth, you can jump onto it and launch very high. Sometimes, Valuable things are hidden in high places.
Alright. Take the camera with the C stick. Oh, okay. Catch you. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, you can move the camera with the C stick. It kind of is a little finicky. If there's some stuff in the way, it's a little hard to move it, but it's passable. And by doing this, and doing some spring jumps, we can actually get to high places again. And this, if you can tell from the little bubbles coming out of this little spire, is a geyser of some kind. So it'll give you another spring jump, just like the clamps. And over there is our next tile. So gonna use all the stuff we learned with the jumping and the ground pounding and the floating and all that stuff to try to get over here successfully. So that's an ugly font. Alright, so we've gotten a few of the tiles already, just in a couple minutes. Let's see. Search through the Krusty Krab storage. Get rid of the thug in the Krusty Krab. Power jump near the chump bucket. Catch 8 jellyfish in Bikini Bottom. So let's go. We need 5 more jellyfish. There's been a bunch everywhere, so we can clear them out pretty quickly. Okay, so most jellyfish just have a little, like, swimming pattern that's easy to figure out. But the green ones, you have to sneak up on. So we hold down L and walk ever so slowly. You can almost make it. Like so. I think I saw a few over here. Otherwise, it might just be near the houses again. Oh. Forgot about that one. Nothing here. Guess we can't go back to the other side. There's actually a bunch of stuff behind everyone's houses that we kind of skipped over earlier. With these geysers. And another sneaking jellyfish. And we just need one more. It's a little high up, so we'll use the geysers to get it. Or not. Alright.
Now that's not very scary. How does Squidward expect to protect his garden with that?
True, it is not scary when it sits still, but it's really something when it moves. Do you see that little fan nearby? You can blow on the fan with your reef blower to activate the mechanism.
I'll give you a quick hint right now. You're not going to get that reef blower for a very long time. So we'll just leave this for now. And if you remember from earlier, Spongebob was saying he couldn't get out because there was something blocking his back door. Now we can get into the back door through the little comically tiny house. And there's another path there. We can't really take it yet. And if we look at our to-do list again, looks like pretty much everything else we have to do is going to be in the Krusty Krab. So we'll just head over there. Alright, one GameCube screen loading later, and we're here. So we have to do a couple things. One is get rid of the Thug and the Krusty Krab. It's just kind of standing there. Maybe if we're really nice. Hello, friend. Oh. He's not a friend. It says use the belly slam and attacks to get rid of him. And he just disappeared out of thin air. Okay, so last thing we need to do. Search through Krusty Krab storage. I think you can already see the tiles, so I'll just go up there. And that's every tile, and I'm not doing that by myself, it's doing it by itself. Body slam a tile to move it. So all those pieces were a big moving sliding puzzle that we have to put together. But thankfully, it should be pretty easy to solve. All I gotta do is belly slam a piece to make it move. Pretty simple. And we get a picture. Pay attention to that picture. It's gonna be helpful later. This is our final, not final, but one of our very important costumes, the treasure hunter costume. There's not much to it. We can run around or hop around, jump like normal, glide, but instead of attacking, we actually hold down B and use this rod thingy to figure out where the treasure is. So you can hear a noise, sort of, when I move around. I actually didn't think about this previously because I actually know exactly where the treasure is. Basically, your main indicator, unfortunately, for where the treasure is the rumble feature on the controller. So when I'm pointing over here, I feel nothing. When I point this way, my controller starts rumbling. But, yeah. So if you're using a Wavebird controller or a wireless controller or whatever, you're probably not gonna have that benefit, unfortunately. It's still rumbling when I point this way. Not rumbling anymore. Not rumbling, not rumbling. Why is it rumbling? Okay. Alright. Okay. So if I go all the way out here, it stops rumbling. I'm literally just playing around with this. I know exactly where it's supposed to be because I think it's fixed every time. No rumble. Yes, rumble. Okay, maybe maybe my memory's just messing up, but that's not quite where I thought it would be. But we got the rumble and a slightly higher pitched noise. So let's stop fooling around and get that treasure.
Avast, you little varmint! The time has come for you to join my ghostly crew. No use fighting it. Your fate's been decided. Now looky here what I got for you. That's right. Watch the little sticky.
Gary, where are you, boy? Gary! Why did you take Gary, Mr. Dutchman? Why? No one makes my best friends into pirates, and I mean no one!